Hello and welcome to Knowledge by Nature. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. We are going to round out week 1 of first grade with another day in the life. So here I am making some breakfast this morning. This bagel completely fell apart on me, so my lucky dogs are going to get the first bit of it. This may seem weird, but I add water to my grape juice because I think it's just a little too powerful, and so I water it down and I enjoy it much more. Before we get completely into our day, please give me a thumbs up if you liked this video and consider subscribing. So we start off our morning pretty slow around here, and I'm just making us some breakfast. We're having some bagels with some cream cheese. She's actually back in the back getting to play a little bit, and I am going to have just a little bit of mommy time for a little bit. So right now I'm reading a book, Essentialism. I'm enjoying it immensely, so if you haven't checked that out, you might want to. I find it's important for me to start my day off with having just a little bit of me time. It just helps set the whole mood for the whole rest of the day if I feel like I can just have a little bit of my time. And look at this quote right here, guys. What if schools eliminated busy work? Isn't that the joy of homeschool, is there isn't the busy work and we can do whatever we need for the community and just help our children grow? That's one of my favorite things about homeschool. Part of our morning routine is that she gets to do whatever she wants to do of a morning, and this morning she's making the choice to play some Plants vs. Zombies. So she's having a good time with that, and then all electronics go off at 10 a.m. and then we get the day started. But we start slow and it seems to make our day much better. All right, so like I said, we do start slow. While she's getting to have some free time on her game, I take this opportunity to start a couple of loads of laundry. So as you can see here, I'm emptying the dryer and I'm about to get another load going in the washer now. I just find this is a really good time to go ahead and get this started, and then this is something that I can check back in on later. After we've started our school routine, I can kind of take a break, run back down, switch out some more loads, but I find that this works really well to try to get a few things done while she's preoccupied getting to play some games. And here we see her playing a little bit more games before her time comes up for the morning. A lot of people may frown upon games, but I think it's very good and it just teaches her different things about the computer as well. Here you're seeing my lovely little dogs get their bagel for breakfast. My little guy over here does a thing I call circus dog, and I always sing the little circus music, and then he does this little circle for me. He's so cute. And the never endless loop of dishes. Of an evening, I always set my dishwasher to run while we sleep, and that way when I get up in the morning, I can get it emptied, and that way the whole day I don't have a bunch of dishes in my sink. Last night it was all full, and then we actually ended up having a few snacks. So I did have a few things in my sink this morning. So I wanted to make sure that I got all the dishes out of the dishwasher this morning so that I could load the dishwasher up and clean out that sink this morning. Here I'm going to hand wash just a few of the items that I have. Then when I get this all done, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean out my sink. I have a really great product that I use, which is a Miss Meyer's baking soda. I just put this all over the sink, I scrub it, I let it sit for a few moments, and then I just rinse it out. And when I rinse it out, it's just so sparkly. Right now, I'm using some oil on these countertops. We do have the butcher block countertops. Something that I try to do on a very regular basis is put the oil all around the sink area because there is so much water that gets splashed up. So here we go back to doing some more laundry. By this time, it's now 10 o'clock, and so she's moved into the living room and she's playing with one of her favorite toys, which is a horse barn. This kid loves horses. She has such a great time playing with this, and she will sit here and play with this for quite a little while. So I'm just going to put on some music, let you enjoy her for a minute, and then we'll go to the next project. we're kind of starting out really relaxed, and we're just gonna do one of these paint by stickers. I don't know if you've seen my book haul, but if you have not, then I will go ahead and post a card for that right here. But this is such a fun little activity for her to do, and there's these individual stickers, and so it's a paint by sticker, and there's little numbers. As you can see, she's doing the pretty little mermaid here, and so this works on that hand dexterity as well as number recognition. And this is just a really fun little project, and it's a really relaxed way to kind of get the morning started. Having lunch, and we put out a nice little blanket to sit on for a little picnic. For lunch, we're having turkey sandwiches with fresh cucumber from the garden, some pears, some water, and then I added some potato salad to mine. I brought out my tablet because a lot of times after lunch, while she's still eating, I will read, and so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I thought I would just show you what lunch looked like today. Alright, little monkey is still eating over here, and we don't usually do the morning time reading, like a morning basket, even though we have a morning basket. We usually really delve in and read right after lunch. We kind of get a few subjects out of the way of a morning, and then the afternoon is like a lot of reading and maybe some experiments, and then like one more of our bigger subjects. So if we do reading of a morning, then we'll do math of an afternoon, or vice versa. That way our two really big ones aren't back to back. The book that we have been reading for quite a while is The Green Ember by S.D. Smith, and it's a really good book. Pickett rode on Uncle Wilford's back, silently sulking all the way. He felt like a small child, like baby Jack's. A burden, his foot hurt, but Uncle Wilford had wrapped it tightly, and that was some help. Heather and Smalls followed behind them. Whenever Uncle Wilford turned in the path, Pickett caught glimpses of Heather. Sometimes she was looking up at him with worry. Other times, she and Smalls were talking. He's enjoying story time also. He walked out, swaying back and forth, almost as if he might fall over and start rolling down the mountain each time he took a step. The other was a lovely auburn red rabbit with white spots, dressed in a plain white frock, carrying a black bag. "Ah," Lord Rake said. "Emma, will you see to this young rabbit, please?" He motioned to Pickett, and she bowed, then walked over quickly. Lord Rake... out driving around today. Thought I would show you a little bit of the views. We think there might be some wild horses out this way for a little bit, and so we're gonna go see if they maybe are out today. She loves horses, and we're brought some carrots in hopes that maybe we could get them to come and see us. It's so pretty, so open. Miles of social distance, my friends. Hi guys, so we have found some horses. I don't know if you can see them over there, but we are going to walk over to see if we can maybe entice them.
And I got some carrots.
With some of our carrots.
So
It is so beautiful out here. Oh my goodness, just...
Okay, here we go. Are you coming?
Well, we've been able to get very close to them, but they are not interested in our carrots. Maybe next time, apples? Maybe they've got a sweet tooth.
Apples are probably...
Right now, they're showing me their backside and saying, we're done talking to you. One of the darker ones is a little more curious than all the rest of them. But they're beautiful nonetheless. And the scenery is delightful as well. Well guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave you here as we're headed out. I hope that you have had a wonderful week, and I hope that you have enjoyed all of our content this week. We have had a wonderful first week back to school, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the year. If you enjoyed this week, please give me a thumbs up, and please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming content. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in my next one.